they do have that high ground potential. NIP Flash, they still have Novaria that they can pick out, but have decided to go for a Rammus instead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even right now, we see the Faramis. I mean, for Courtesy, at least it's something that we did pointed out early on, right? Like, it's a slightly more defensive approach to Flux Esports, but nonetheless, if Flux wants to just press 5 ultimates at a single time, the NetherRealm is always going to be a good solution to that, to kind of draw it out and exhaust the important resources of the opponent. So the draft, Flux, very straightforward.
They could. But Sunshine immediately popping the Purify. So now we know that on Sunshine's Purify, as now Hades is still around. Another taunt.
What?
Top lane, as now they do have the Electro Final Blow plus invades on the opponent's side, finds TNZ, focuses down to make sure the Testament of Blade has been used as well. Alien joins into the fray. Diablo gets himself out of the final hit coming in from the Alien's last shots. But Diablo, he's not going to be going down just yet, because Katizzi, he is going to be coming in with the nice little ult to make sure that Diablo stays alive. Level 8, so he do have that level advantage after all. But with the lack of purple buff, it's definitely going to be a little bit more difficult to work with. As now Hades takes the Lord, takes the he can burst down the turtle fast enough. Phoenix focuses on the Apex 47, brings him down almost immediately. But here we have another one when it comes down to the Shadow Stampede. Katizzi pulls in onto Alien and subsequently brings him down with the rest of his team.
There's 5 kills for NIP Flash.
He lost the first tier defense turret in the bottom lane too. NIP Flash definitely will be looking out for another kill, or perhaps bring down the middle lane too. Apex 47 pretty much stuck. He's forced to use the flicker, but a Spear of Destruction connects down on the Apex 47, allows Phoenix to go over to the front lines. And indeed, Alien didn't manage to put on a very big penalty zone, but because he wasn't able to do much from that point on, they don't have the damage.
Let's talk about Diablo and his Petrify.
So he can actually look out for to deal with Rosa or to pretty much deal with Sunshine. But for now, Rosa immediately pops down with the Feathered Airstrike. Was hoping he will be able to do much, but with no ultimate for this upcoming fight, things are definitely going to be bad. And the NetherRealm is just going to be popped. Katizzi is just going to be losing out his NetherRealm by the hands of TNZ, but it's not going to be that big of a deal, as Diablo with the final blow brings Alien down, and the rest of the members from the side of Fireflux now forced to move backwards.
Fight, but if we just don't have the resources to continue fighting extended fights.
In the meantime, TNZ was hoping he would be able to do something.
Petrify!
What was the Petrify? Out of absolutely nowhere, he knew he can bring TNZ down, and with that combination together with the Wild Charge, boy. 6,000 gold lead in favor for NIP Flash, and all of the money bags all around the Land of Dawn is slowly flowing over to the side of NIP Flash, because they're just bringing down all of the available turrets that they can. They're trying to choke out onto TNZ with all of these buffs and making sure that he's unable to do anything at this point in time.
Oh my goodness, if only Diablo had Petrify, he would have 100% locked TNZ down. But still, Diablo completely out of control right now. They're trying to catch him.
Eye for an eye! Out of the implosion and fights back at Apex 47. What a play!
Diablo is on point today. What do you do? This guy is a monster. He burst in the glowing one and the lethal ignition. This game is in a league of its own. Let's see how much damage they can deal with the first
They
sword.
still have the holy defense that is available in every single one of these lanes. So how much push potential do they actually have all across the board, right? They are going to be catching on to the Alien. He did manage to put out that penalty zone at his final moments though, as now Hades is just going to be jumping in with a quick little taunt as well, as putting Apex under the Electro Final Blow. He manages to bring down Sunshine as well, one of the main core damage dealers for the side of Fireflux. They walked right in, casually just walked right in. They cleared the core, but they did manage to give Fireflux one kill though. What?
Clean. Way too clean. I mean, Diablo, 100% my MVP for this game one. This guy on that Benedetta is just a swordsmith, completely unchecked, completely undefeated, untouched. He is a shadow in the Land of Dawn. 14-1, that one last kill, complimentary prize for Flux Esports. But goodness me, NIP Flash showing a side that I don't think anyone has seen before, not even in the local
They
league.
also have the Ruby, so they have a way to really lock down someone in the opposite side and really just go for pickoffs. So I believe that this jungler that they have gotta have to be someone that can work as a battery together with the choke in order to really burst that one person down fast.
The Bane! Oh! Wait!
Oh,
wait.
Bane
I had... Bane was popping up in certain regions. For example, like Cambodia, I think Myanmar as well. We've been seeing a couple of Banes, but if there's one skill's way better into late game because max HP is always great. Some pressure onto Alien also.
Doesn't like Alien's HP is going all the way down.
Goodness.
Diablo flickers in forward, and we have JPL coming in.
Sure that he delays this as much as he can.
Not sure whether he will be able to do much in the bottom lane, but for now, top lane though, Katizi did manage to use the feathered airstrike, did manage to do a chunk of damage away from Alien, but no, quick little Terrify, ensure that Hades will not be able to do much, and it's Rosa with the feathered airstrike stolen away from Katizi. They managed to bring Hades down into the ground, facing flat, with a 1-1 scoreline right now.
They are always lacking something. TNZ amping out the tempo.
Immediately just jumping in to try to steal away the purple buff, but the Tempest of Blades just lands on top of Hades, brings him down almost immediately. And NIP Flash losing control of their jungle. Katizi forced to go for a flicker to get himself away from the hands of Alien.
Even Vanny's getting... They want to let NIP Flash have
a way better game for Flux Esports. They definitely have a better grasp of the game now, especially since TNZ is able to farm pretty effectively. In the meantime, Rosa down the bottom lane finds himself taken down, and the rest of NIP Flash seems like they really wants the blood of Apex 47. But I don't think that is going to be all that simple though, as Alien is just going to be hiding around the brushes. But I don't think that they will be able to catch anyone, except for the fact that Diablo with the quick little armor fendant onto Apex 47.
Got the kill onto Rosa, so that's good. I believe the kill did went over to Curtizi. Even see Alien in the mid as well. JPL was fishing for a kick side against it. And in fact, I think they don't really need to rush.
Immediately with the armor fender, did manage to collect down onto Alien. But is after all going to be an ultimate that's being used. As now Whale Dragon connecting on TNZ, Hades takes down the Ling, and they have also managed to steal away the purple buff. The next one on the chopping block, they want to go for Rosa, but Rosa, he did manage to steal the ammo fended onto Diablo, and he did manage to connect onto that, allowing Harif to drop down the Zaman Force, brings him down. But NIV Flash, they're not going down without a fight, as Vanix and Katizi joins into the fray and immediately take him down. That puts Fireflux with 3.
NIP Flash setting themselves up for success.
But it may be a little bit too early for us to say that, as I'm pretty sure that Fireflux, they are posturing themselves for something. But Vanix gets a kill down on the Alien with the big help coming in from the side of JPL to really go for the catch. Unfortunately, Hades is just going to be suffering a fate similar to Alien. But Sunshine takes a kill down on the Vanix. JPL focuses himself onto Sunshine. Oh!
JPL! The fact that NIP Flash didn't even get top tier 2 is good news.
And now JPL with a dragon connecting on Rosa. He does have Ammo Fender though, so look out for that. As now we have Sunshine with a furious dive, manages to connect on the 2. As such, JPL and Diablo is gonna be taken down while Alien puts himself in the Black Dragon form, really zones away the rest of NIP Flash. As they say, we are done. We've got the 2 kills that Fireflux will really take control of the river at this point in time. With a dragon connecting down on the Rosa, and that was a pretty fast kill. I will say that the Vanish with the Mage Bane is the battery of the show because of the massive amount of burst that we weren't expecting at all.
Some people might not realize, but Cho got a slight...
I gotta have to say. But now the Black Dragon form emerges, and Apex 47 emerges as well. What was that deadly catch? What was that damage? And now TNZ hoping that he'll be able to run away. He will not. But the Lord was taken by Fireflux in the end, so that is a little bit of consolation. But unfortunately, there's only Rosa available to defend against this middle lane raid. Will Rosa be able to stay alive long enough, though?
I don't think they can keep this alive, unfortunately. For the airstrike as well.
But oh wait, he did manage to get that kill. And even for the Lord, he's going to be bursted down almost immediately. Alien and Apex 47, they are going to be back here in the Land of Dawn. And NIP Flash understands that this is as far as sense for Vatic to pick up, because we know that Daily Catch is pretty darn scary after all. But for now, Katizi with the Feathered Airstrike did manage to get a kill down onto Rosa. That is one of the main core players from the side of Flux Esports has taken down. The second core player, TNZ, is also down. But it is not all sunshine and rainbows for NIP Flash, and it is a 2-for-2 trade after all.
I gotta say, the magic burst damage.
JPL catching down on the Apex 47, but I don't think that they have enough damage for all of that at all. He immediately Jikundo, or rather Shumpo himself out of that. Sunshine looking to get the final kill on JPL, but the main fight was actually onto Vanix because he focuses down onto Alien, brings him down, and the Zoni wasn't able to do much, but Apex 47!
Wild charge!
Oh, big wild charge coming in, being able to ensure that JPL and Katizi goes down, leaving Vanix all alone. Apex 47, the man!
Absolutely savior Apex 47 crown before the wild charge was even remotely close to him. Him staying alive is very crucial because he's one of the main damage dealers that's going to help deep push the lane, and with that,
oh,
Lord JPL
flickers out, but TNZ, he did manage to ensure that JPL is taken down for now, as now we're just going to be looking at Alien, just going to be connecting down onto the rest. Diablo and Vadix just going to go back for a tad a little bit. They did manage to bring Apex 47 down. Sunshine, before backing off completely, he manages to take away the inhibitor turret in the top lane, but Katizi with a feathered airstrike flickers on forward to do additional damage over to the side of Harif, but now the Winter Crown connects down onto Sunshine, but unfortunately it will only keep himself alive for a tad a bit longer, but he still goes down in the end.
What a clash. Clapping back, both teams losing an inhibitor. I don't think NFC Flash can end the game, but they can definitely do some serious damage.
At least try indeed. Tempest of Blaze is going to be used. We do have the Deadly Catch that unfortunately did not manage to connect onto anyone. They're just going to be focusing down, but unfortunately that is going to be the wall charge that's going to be connecting onto the main front lines. And such Hades is going to be taken down, terrified on the Diablo as well as Vanix. But now the Winter Crown is going to be used from the side of Diablo, only leaving him alive for a tad a little bit longer. Katizi hoping that he'll be able to stay alive. He pops in himself his own Winter Crown, but that pulls Alien backwards just so that both Vanix as well as JPL will stay alive a little bit longer. It's time for Fireflux to clap back down to the bottom. This is definitely a lot tougher for them to even recover from.
It's a staggered wave as well, so NIP Flash.
What was that from Diablo? They did manage to connect down on the two-person, but they didn't really want to go all in for that. NIP Flash playing things a little bit slowly to ensure that they bring down the Lord nice, and just pretty much just going out for that. In the meantime, Katizi is just going to be popping out with the Feather Airstrike while Alien pops off with the Black Dragon form. Boops away that ultimate from the side of Katizi, but unfortunately out of all of that, Fireflux did lose TNZ, and NIP Flash is just going to be running it down onto Alien, as now JPL manages to land the Way of the Dragon right on top of him. I don't think that they will be able to connect anymore from this point onwards. So NIP Flash, they're just going to be running in middle lane without Alien and TNZ. This might be the chance that they are looking out for.
That could be the second win. Can Rosa do it again? Just slowly, I'm offended.
It needs to be a big catch. It needs to be big, but now the Deadly Catch is just going to be tossed right out. Rosa did manage to connect on quite a lot, but Hades, he focuses on the core. NIP Flash clinches a 2-0 victory away from Fireflux Esports, the dream team of Turkey.
Unprecedented performance from NIP Flash. Game 1 was dominant, Game 2 was scrappy, but at the end of the day, Fireflux, despite the lead that they got, despite being gifted 3 lures, they just got a bit too anxious at the very end, committing everything to try and take the mid inhibitor down and end up getting not just